Are you emotionally available? Is your partner emotionally available? Is your ex emotionally available? And what the heck is emotional availability anyway? And why does it matter so much? If you've been watching a lot of content on relationships, attachment, I'm sure you've heard over and over again that severe avoidants are emotionally unavailable. People like narcissists, they're emotionally unavailable too. But what does it really mean and why does it matter? Emotional availability really is key to maintaining and building a healthy long-term relationship, a fulfilling relationship. People that are emotionally available are willing to be vulnerable with their partner, willing to open up with their partner, willing to show consistent love and affection to their partner, always showing up for their partner, showing genuine concern for their partner's feelings, wants, needs, and expectations. People that are emotionally available, they are there for their partner during a time of stress and crisis. Emotionally available people lean into their partner during these difficult times. They don't lean out. They look to their partner as a source of stress relief. The comfort is found in the closeness. It's found in that love. It's found in that bond. And most importantly, people that are emotionally available have the ability and desire to empathize with their partner. Yeah, even in a disagreement, even when there's an argument, they don't lose sight of the fact that they do love their partner and they do care about their partner's wants, needs, and feelings, and have the ability to empathize with the feelings of the partner even when there's a disagreement, even when the emotionally available person is triggered. They still care about their partner, and they make effort, consistent effort, to make sure that their partner feels cared for, to make sure that their partner's feelings are nurtured, that they feel like they matter in the relationship. Emotionally unavailable people, on the other hand, such as especially severe dismissive avoidance, severe fearful avoidance, narcissists, etc., they show up to a relationship with more of a what's in it for me attitude. What do I get from this? How does this person make me feel good? Even early in the love bombing phase, emotionally unavailable people are generally the ones that love bomb for different reasons. It's about them. Oh, you make me feel good. Oh, you make me happy. See, me, me, me. The emotionally unavailable person generally does not have the ability or willingness to empathize with the other person, especially when there's a disagreement or conflict, especially when the emotionally unavailable person is triggered. They become hyper-focused on themselves and what they perceive that they want, need, feel, or fear. They can't really see and understand their partner's emotions. It really is all about them. During any kind of stress or time of crisis, emotionally unavailable people lean out of the relationship, not in. They view that closeness as a source of stress, not stress relief. They also rely heavily on external validation. They need to get that surface level attention to feel better about themselves. They can't really do the deep love and bond due to their walls and their discomfort with true emotional intimacy. They don't like being vulnerable, and being too vulnerable makes them feel like they need to take space, even at the expense of their partner. Because again, ultimately, the emotionally unavailable person has the what's in it for me attitude. How you make me feel. Even after a breakup, the emotionally unavailable person is the one to breadcrumb because, oh, I want that validation. I want you to make me feel okay. I don't want to feel like the bad guy, so me, me, me. Or even, I miss you. I want the attention. I, me, me. It really shows that emotionally unavailable people, through their actions and their insecurities, are selfish because they're, again, hyper-focused on soothing themselves. They're just not able to form that deep love and deep bond. And it's all because of their own insecurities. Typically, people that are emotionally unavailable have unhealed attachment wounds. They often have a low self-esteem, this deep feeling like they're defective, they're worthless, and it usually stems from childhood emotional neglect. And they put up these walls as a way to shield themselves from being exposed as worthless. And even if you, as an emotionally available person, recognizes the lovable qualities in the emotionally unavailable person, it doesn't really make a difference because they haven't healed those wounds and they feel worthless at the core. And they don't feel comfortable being vulnerable with you. And you being emotionally available, well, that's scary because there's a pressure to be vulnerable with you. And that makes them feel unsafe and need to create more distance. Emotionally unavailable people also generally struggle with physical intimacy, especially later in a relationship. Early in the relationship, when there's no emotional intimacy and they don't have to be vulnerable, they can physically show up, but they tend to distance that as the relationship progresses because physical intimacy boosts and promotes emotional intimacy. They go hand in hand because emotional intimacy is not something that emotionally unavailable people are comfortable with. They also then struggle with physical intimacy. Ultimately, it's when two emotionally available people get together that a true, wonderful, long-lasting, fulfilling relationship is formed. Because both people, yes, they care about their own wants and needs, but they also care about the other person's wants, needs, and feelings. There's empathy shown, there's care shown, there's consistent love, affection, and effort shown. How do you get to that emotionally available person? You hold your boundaries. Your boundaries are your sword and shield. They are how you will protect yourself from getting tied up into a long-term relationship with an emotionally unavailable person. Due to their own selfishness and their walls, emotionally unavailable people generally are not able to maintain long-term relationships with people that have and hold boundaries. They typically can't because they're only in it really for themselves. So, yes, your boundaries, which again are your limits of what you want, need, don't want, what you'll tolerate, not tolerate, what you expect and don't expect, those will shield you. Because if a person runs away because you had boundaries, well, they're showing you that they were never invested in you and they were likely emotionally unavailable. The emotionally available person will respect your boundaries. Now, it doesn't mean they'll be perfect. They may step over a small boundary from time to time. But the thing is, the person that cares about you, the emotionally available person, when they make that mistake, they'll take accountability and they'll work to do better the next time because they care about you, because they care about your feelings, because they care about you and your boundaries and everything to do with you in general. It's not just about them. Hold your boundaries. It will free you up. You won't be tied up with the wrong people and you'll be available for the right person. And when you meet that emotionally available person, trust me, it's completely worth it. 100%. And you deserve nothing less. Don't sell yourself short.